This is Kim Orlando from TravelingMom.com at the LPGA Sci-Base Tournament in New Jersey, and I'm with Maria Hjorth. Did I say that right?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, good. And we were talking about babies because Maria's a new mom, just had Emily 3.5 months ago, and she's back on tour, looking great, by the way, and had a really interesting experience in Sweden on her way back. Well, this is prior to having the baby, but you were pregnant, right? So
yeah,
can you tell us about that? What happened?
Yeah, I was at the airport in Stockholm, and I was traveling back to Orlando, where my family lives now. Well, me and my family. And so we were over in Sweden for the holidays to see all my relatives and my parents over there. So coming back, we were at the airport at check-in. So we had just checked in, and the girl at check-in desk realized that I was pregnant. So she said, "How many weeks are you?" And I said, "Well, I'm 32 weeks." She said, "Well, you're not allowed to go on this plane if you're more than 30 weeks." So I kind of started to freak out a little bit. I said, "Well, I really need to go because I live in Orlando. I need to get home. I've got doctor's appointments, and I need to be back there." And she said, "No, you can't go. You need to have a doctor's permit to go." So now I was starting to get a little bit annoyed, and as you all know, being pregnant, you get very emotional. So I wasn't very happy then, and
so were you crying?
I was crying too. Yeah, I was
yelling
crying.
at all because you're very, easygoing.
Yeah, I wasn't yelling. I was just crying. I was just very upset that she said, "Oh, you cannot go on the plane." And I said, "Well, I booked my ticket. There's nothing that says in the information that I need to have a permit if you're more than 30 weeks." So anyway, I said, "Can I talk to someone else?" So she went and talked to the manager and talked to some other people with the airline, and finally she came back and said, are you having problems with your pregnancy?" And I said, "No, I've been really fine throughout the whole thing. I haven't had a day, not been sick at all or anything." And she said, "So are you going to be okay on the plane?" And I said, "Yes, I will." "Oh, well, we will let you on this time, but make sure that you check the rules next time you fly when you're pregnant, so that you won't have this problem again."
Wow. So anybody seeing this who wants to go to Sweden, thanks to Maria, we know that if you are 30 weeks pregnant or more, you must have a doctor's note to get on that plane. I did not know that. So thank you, Maria. Good luck in the tournament.
Okay, thank you.
And we're at the LPGA.